What's up, everybody? Yes, I'm in the restroom. I find it has the best lighting. Today I'm going to be making a video about Whataburger part 2. That video got a lot more views and just views in general than what I expected, and a lot of people asked me questions. So I'm gonna just answer them. Even though I do reply to the comments, I'm gonna just answer them, go through them. Let's start from the beginning. Do they drug test? And if they do, what kind? Okay, so the Whataburger I worked at I never got drug tested, and nobody around me, my co-workers or whatever, didn't get drug tested either. I would pretty much think anybody would get drug tested if you got hurt on the job, or maybe if you get promoted. How much do you get paid an hour and week? Everybody's pay is going to be different. It's going to depend on pretty much your experience, whether you're a manager, team leader. Whether you're a manager, team leader, you know, a good worker, whatnot. I wasn't getting paid shit. I got paid $8.85 an hour, which wasn't worth it. I knew people that were getting paid $10 an hour, and all they knew how to do was take an order on the headset. I knew how to, I was pretty much just cross-trained everywhere, and I was like, nah. They were trying to make me a team leader, but I left before I even began the classes. I just walked out one day and do you work weekdays? Well, you work pretty much any day they schedule you. It's based off of your schedule, what your preference is, what your availability is. You know, if you got to ride in the morning, if you got to ride at night, if you got to ride whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're going to work weekends, weekdays, whatever you can work. Do you work part-time or full-time? Me? Are you asking me? Because I think I was full-time. You, hey, I don't know. I just applied for the overnight shift, and I have an interview tomorrow. How much do they pay, and how is it working at night? Alright, so I answered the how much do you get paid already, and working at night, I was in early bird for a couple shifts, not too many. I would say maybe 4 at the max, 5 at the max. The night goes by pretty fast. You're basically just cleaning the tea urns. You have like 2-3 people. One of them is a manager, like total in the restaurant. Pretty much just trying to clean everything. You have like a list, but I only seen that list like maybe once. Depending on the day it is, like a Friday, Saturday, then it might be busy throughout the night. But like I said, the night goes by fast, and then 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock comes fast. That's when all the old folks like to come out and go to Whataburger, drink some coffee, and go through the drive-thru. Then you got the drunks and, you know, that like to come out, eat some lunch. The overnight workers that go to the drive-thru. You know, all them people that go to the drive-thru at night. Even inside. But you're pretty much just cleaning as much as you can, restocking for the morning, getting everything ready for the morning. You know, they have the people cleaning the grill. Well, not the people, but the person cleaning the grill. Overnight just goes by fast, and by the time 6 o'clock hits, is it hard? It's not hard. It's fast-paced. Very fast-paced. You get a lot of customers, angry, happy, but that's everywhere. long as you know what you're doing, you should be good. Time passed by very fast at Whataburger because you can see outside, it's sunny. By the time you know it, it's already dark. You know, like, I'm not gonna say that it was hard. Somebody said, by the way, you get a raise every 6 months. So I think I was at Whataburger for 6 months, and that's when they wanted to promote me to a team leader. So I'm pretty sure that would have been a raise. But I remember whenever they would hire me, my manager was talking about it, saying that every 6 months you're eligible for a raise based off your performance, your work, and all that. So yeah, I don't know if that's true like everywhere. How easy is it to get fired from Whataburger because I don't want to be fired? Well, I'm pretty sure they would start you off with some write-ups, if they even go off of write-ups, if they even go off of write-ups. And I'm trying to think of anybody that got fired when I was there. There was this guy that just stopped going in, but I mean, I don't know if you would consider that fired. He probably like quit, you know. I think this one girl got fired for talking back to one of the managers. I mean, it's just like simple stuff. It's common sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to get fired, just do your job and you'll be good. Do they allow piercings like nose and etc.? I'm gonna say girls could wear their 2 earrings, 1 ring, and I think you could wear a watch. I'm not too sure on that. I probably wore this, but I mean, I would always have it in my shirt, so you can't even see it. I wouldn't wear earrings. Nose piercings, I don't have any, but this one girl, she had a nose piercing, and they would always tell her to take it out, but she wouldn't listen. But I mean, that was that. Unless the like, not the GM, but the one above him, you know, came, then you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm gonna read somebody's comment. I don't think it's too much of a question, but it's just a comment that somebody obviously wrote. They said, I worked at Whataburger for 2.5 years now, and I still am. It's a great job to start off. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard to work there. They start you off on easy positions like she explained in the video. I started on the grill. The grill isn't that hard. You just have to be fast and keep looking at your screen to see what needs to be dropped, especially when it's super busy, which is very true. If you're not paying attention to your screen, you're not gonna drop enough, and then what's that gonna do? You're gonna have people pulling up, asking them to pull up next to the trash can. You know, you've been there. You know they pulled you up at Whataburger. You don't want that, so you just gotta always be looking at your screen. Once I mastered the grill, they put me on board, and board isn't easy at first. You just have to be really fast and pay attention what the customer wants on the burgers, like she explained. Yes, boards. Boards is a station. That's where you make the toppings on the burgers. You have to pay attention if they want no mustard, some mayo, no lettuce, no tomatoes, plain and dry. You know how you like your burger? Come on, don't be acting brand new. You know? So you're basically making the people's burger. But once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake. It could be stressful, yes, that's true. When you got them big ass families coming over here ordering 2 number 1s, 2 number 13s, 4 kids meals, honey barbecue, chicken strip sandwich, patty melts, no onions, you know, all this food for the whole fam, for the whole neighborhood, you know, coming in with them orders. And finally, once you're good at your job, they want to keep you forever. Like she said, if she ever wanted to get her job back, they would hire her because because I'm just that good. And by the way, I was gonna go back to Whataburger just to get a second job because I do have another job now, but I wanted a second job. And I went to go talk to them. I was supposed to get an interview by this because they have a new manager there, a GM manager. I was gonna get interviewed by him, but I never seen him and I never went back. But I mean, I could still go like whenever I wanted. First day employees for new hires, y'all have to watch your orientation videos. It takes forever watching those damn videos. You just want to skip and skip and skip, but nope, you ain't skipping. Better answer them quizzes. I had to actually write down. I was guessing them tests like 3 times till I got the last answer choice out of there. I was really writing them down. But orientation is so boring. Those videos are so boring. But I mean, if you really pay attention, you actually learn like the whole Whataburger, what's going on and everything. But good luck. Somebody's asked Somebody asked how you get hired. How long did it take to get hired? I honestly don't remember how long it was that I put in my application, but I did put it in online. Before you knew it, I got a call. I went into my interview. I got hired spot on. Does Whataburger hire anybody? Yes, they hire anybody. Was it stressful starting out? Did they pressure you to be quick or get irritated when you made any mistakes? I'm thinking of applying there today. Do apply. It can be stressful just depending on how you take things. They didn't pressure me to be quick. My first day I was basically put on the drinks. I wasn't doing anything that would like make a mess or harm anybody, you know what I mean? They start you off something, hopefully they start you off slow. They started me off slow. Any manager is gonna get irritated when mistakes are made. But I mean, everybody makes mistakes, especially at work. I'm gonna just say, know how to hand out your cash and don't let anybody else touch your drawer. Don't let them see you giving out free food. You know, none of that. I'm going to start training next week. I'm so nervous. It would be my first job. I need to ask, where do you get your food handler's certificate? I got mine online at Learn to Serve or Serve Safe for about $7. You need a food handler certificate. Basically, for anywhere you work, they're gonna ask you for one. Somebody said, what did you wear to your interview? I just wore a plain V-neck shirt with some jeans in my shoes. I didn't have dressy clothes at the time. I ain't no girly girl, dressy girl. I'm not about to go in some dress and some flip-flops or whatever. Yeah. Somebody said, I've had my first interview but haven't heard anything yet. It's been 2 days. Should I wait or call them about the second interview? Somebody else commented, there isn't a second interview for fast food. If they didn't offer you a job yet, they don't want you. Which is pretty much true, I could say. Because any place that I've like walked in asking for an application, they look at my application, or anything along those lines. Like when I go in for an interview, you're either gonna get a handshake and say thank you, we'll call you, or you're gonna be like, all right, what's your availability? I'm telling you. Usually you're gonna get hired spot on. If you don't get offered a job, I wouldn't waste my time calling. It's not for you. You got something else stored. Do they have any rules for grooming for the guys as well as hairnets? Hats you have to wear. Yes, guys have to be clean shaved. I don't think any piercings. Your hair is supposed to be up in a hairnet with your Whataburger hat on. Yes. What questions do they ask you in an interview and how do you answer them? Really? Come on. I don't know. I don't ask the questions. I just answer them. I answer them according to what the questions are. Come on. Hey Jay, I just got the job at Whataburger and I have one question. How long does it take to learn cashier in the lobby? 3 shifts, 3 hours? Well, you probably won't be taking any orders. On your orientation video, it's gonna show you like exactly what the screen looks like. You're gonna put in your number code, your little number, whatever number they give you. Then that will unlock the register, not the cash drawer, but the register, the screen, POS screen. And you'll see your number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. You'll see kids combos, grilled cheese by itself. You see just a burger by itself. They have the desserts, the drinks. I can't remember what else, but they have all that. Then it shows you a little blue ticket. You press for here, dine in. You press your little number key tag, your little number, and yeah, you'll start learning it once you start messing around with it. Then you start taking orders. But yeah, that was all the questions that I had in my video. If you didn't see that video, then why are you watching this? Just kidding. Let me see, do I have anything else? Do I have anything left to say about Whataburger? Whataburger. I don't think so.